Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I chose AU because of the environment and because of all of the people. It's really so welcoming.
I was looking for a campus that was really easy to get involved in while also having fun, having a lot of social events.
I like living on campus because I get to meet a ton of new people. I love my family, but being away from them is how you grow.
I love working with my classmates and seeing how they learn things differently. It's been the most wonderful experience when some of them have told me, you know, you will make a great teacher, and that has meant the world to me.
My coaches and professors have really helped me. My coach, he's really about more than just basketball. You know, how's nursing going? How are your classes?
Learning from a textbook is completely different than learning hands-on, and so it's been great to take what I've learned in the classroom and to physically see it in front of me.
I think it's important to get involved just because I'm able to meet a lot of new people, get a different perspective. On campus, I'm involved with the music program here where I play trombone, and then I'm also involved with the Black Student Union.
Aurora is the second largest city in Illinois, so I think job connections-wise, it's really perfect.
At the Student Success Center, they will help you find a job and help you through all the processes needed for that.
The biggest takeaway so far from being here at AU is that I am right where I belong.
Your future, our promise. They're saying, we're here cultivating your experience and we are setting you up for your future.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Kaufman GMC in Aurora, celebrating 75 years of service to Aurora and communities across Chicagoland. By Elite Management Properties, offering extensive student housing options around the Aurora University area. And by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Game days are better with Cane's. Aurora University women's basketball here from the Thornton Gymnasium. Some NACC conference action. The IIT Scarlet Hawks are in town to do battle. The only time these two teams will square off in the regular season. Andy Ockham, thank you as always for tuning into this presentation of Aurora University Athletics, and a special night here as well in the Thornton Gymnasium. It is National Girls and Women in Sports Day, and us having the ladies do battle here this evening. We'll have plenty of stuff throughout the evening as well. There is a halftime contest throughout this game. We look at the two teams entering tonight. IIT 8-11 on the season. They're 4-6 in conference play, 2-5 on the road. They're coming off a 67-63 win at home against MSOE on Saturday. For Aurora, a strong season up to this point through their first 18 games. They're 13-5 overall, 7-3 in conference play, looking to improve to 5 games above 500 in NAC competition here tonight. They're 6-2 at home. Winners of their last two as well, coming off a dominant win here at home on Saturday, 92-68 against Alverno. Looking at that game, Kylie Fischbach, the senior guard, had 11 points, as did the sophomore guard, Riley Doggett. When looking at the victory for IIT on Saturday, a 4-point win at home. Some of the key players to look at on their end: 8 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds for Chloe Charula, and as well 18 points for the senior guard, Julia Bucci. These two teams getting after it, and following this matchup for these two teams, only 5 games remain in conference play to close out this season. Both teams will be at home twice and on the road 3 times following this evening. The next matchup for IIT will be at Marion on the 8th. They have back-to-back home games on the 12th and 15th against Benue and Lakeland. They finished their year out with 2 on the road at Concordia Chicago and at Alverno. It's the same format for Aurora in their final 5 games of the regular season. 1 here at home, 1 on the road, I should say, 2 at home and 2 on the road. They're at MSOE on the 8th, at home on the 12th and 15th against Concordia Chicago and Concordia, Wisconsin. Before closing out there, you're at Lakeland on the 19th and at Benedictine on the 22nd. We're just a few minutes away from the starting lineups and tip-off here from the Thornton Gymnasium. The Spartans and the Scarlet Hawks to do battle on this Wednesday night. As we return after the Star-Spangled Banner here at the Thornton Gymnasium, starting lineups for the Scarlet Hawks being announced. In the backcourt, the junior guard Camden Joko, along with Barrett Rusing, Julia Bucci, Grace Goodenough, and Allie Sillo. As the Aurora Spartan starters getting ready to go, Andy Ockham returning to you here on the campus of beautiful Aurora University. Wednesday night basketball here for NACC action. As we see the starters for the Spartans this evening getting ready to rock and roll their lone matchup against IIT this year. It'll be Cameron Bullock, along with Christina Mazares, Kylie Fischbach, Elliot DeJurek, and Danny Antoine. Spartans coming off, as mentioned in the pregame show, their 92-68 win against Alverno on Saturday. IIT coming off a victory as well, a 4-point win at home against the MSOE Raiders, 67-63. Some of the notes to look at from Saturday's game for Aurora. 52 three-point attempts, a program record. And looking at the last time these two teams faced off in Chicago, this is the 10th all-time matchup between IIT and Aurora. The Spartans 9-0. They haven't lost to the Scarlet Hawks in women's basketball. It was an 84-55 win in which the Spartans outscored the Scarlet Hawks 24-3 in the third quarter. And as mentioned as well, National Girls and Women in Sports Day to go with a halftime Raising Cane's contest here tonight in the Thornton Gymnasium. IIT in their all-black road uniforms, Spartans going with the all-whites here at home. A chance for Aurora to improve to 14-5 on the season if they come out victorious tonight. Going with an 8-3 conference record if they can come out victorious. IIT looking to fall just one game below 500 in conference play with a win tonight. They would be 5-6. They would improve to having their 9th win of the season. Fifth-year head coach Carissa Sane calling the shots for IIT. Ryan Rebsam in his 8th season and is the 18th head coach in Aurora University women's basketball program history. It's an IIT team that already has as many conference wins this season compared to a year ago. They were 4-12 in conference play in the 23-24 campaign. Last year overall, the Scarlet Hawks were 5-19. Last year, Aurora hit the 20-win mark on the season. 20-7, they were 12-4 in NACC play. They only lost 2 games here at home at 11-2. And jump ball goes to the Spartans. Manzares, the freshman guard, averaging 12.1 points per game this season. Had 13 on Saturday. The Fischbach got a bounce pass down low. That went off the square, no good. An offensive rebound for the Spartans. Out at the free throw line is Antoine. Back out top of the key, shot clock at 15 for Aurora. Utrecht in the lane, the first bucket of this evening's contest. Utrecht averaging 10.1 per game this season. Now playing in her 17th game of the year, she has started in 16 of those 17. Barrett Rusing out on the baseline. The sophomore guard played in 16 minutes and had 6 points in their win on Saturday. A 3-ball on the left side. Antoine left it long, but right into the hands of Utrecht down low. She's got the first 4 this evening for Aurora. And off the inbound, Antoine takes it away for the Spartans. Bounce pass to Doggett, back out. Right side mid-range, no good. Offensive rebound right to Fischbach. Can't finish the second chance opportunity, but the Spartans retain. Did Utrecht swing it to Antoine. Side. That 3-ball off the mark. Another offensive rebound for Doggett. No good. How about the Spartans relentless on the offensive glass? And Elliot Utrecht will head to the line to shoot 2. Barrett Rusing. Tad with the foul. Utrecht can't get the first toss to fall. 65.6% from the stripe this year as the senior guard. In her career with the Spartans, 75.5% free throw shooter. She's 0 for 2 at the line this trip. Grace Goodenough the rebound for IIT. For a minute and a half into the opening quarter. In this conference matchup from the Thornton Gymnasium, some midweek action. Rusing picks up her dribble on the right side, beyond the arc. Bucci for 3. Can't connect an offensive rebound to Camden Joku. So again, Rusing, a lengthy pass from Bucci. Behind the back, trying to create separation right to the basket, and she'll head to the free throw line herself. After picking up a foul on the other end the last time down the floor. Rusing, a 55% free throw shooter this year. Did not attempt a free throw on Saturday. She can't connect on her first toss. Has started and played in all 19 games for the Scarlet Hawks this year as a freshman a season ago. Played in all 23 of her games off the bench as she goes 1 of 2 in her first trip to the line here tonight. 4-3 the score. Antoine picking up her dribble. Out into the right corner for Doggett. Back out. Manzares. How about that nifty move in the lane for her first points? Played in 20 minutes, the freshman guard from Grand Junction, Colorado. On Saturday, it was her first career game off the bench. She has started in every other game this season. Back in the starting lineup for the Spartans tonight. Dishing down in the lane. Goodenough will kick it out. That 3 ball from Sillo is off the mark and rebounded by Fischbach. Aurora looking to push the pace down the floor on the right side. Manzares out. A 3 ball is good. Danny Antoine, the first 3-point bucket of the night from either side, and the Spartans lead by 6. Aurora bringing pressure in the backcourt, leads to a 2-on-1 the other way for IIT, but the Spartans get back defensively. Lee Joko on the baseline, bringing it in is Rusing. Double team down low, will swing it back out in the corner for Bucci. Right into the hands of Joku. That turnaround jumper left short from Grace Goodenough. Good defense there by Kylie Fischbach. Lee Fischbach on the left block, down low the other way. Can't get it to go, but draws a foul. Another trip to the line here for the Spartans in the opening quarter. Fischbach, the senior guard, playing in her 67th game as a Spartan this evening and her 22nd career start. Subs in for IIT, Kaya Jones. With Miabella Spica and Hallie Williams. Fischbach, one of the stronger free throw shooters on the Aurora team, cans the first. Percentage entering tonight nearly at 80%. Was 2 of 2 at the line on Saturday. Fischbach gets the roll. It is an 8-point Aurora lead with 6:24 to go in the first quarter. 11-3 Spartans. And the trap in the backcourt leads to a turnover. Doggett will get it back out. Antoine a 3 already, just a few minutes ago. Driving down low. Williams the contest, no foul. And the Scarlet Hawks will take over. Lee Rusing looking to take it all the way and finishes the 2. Rusing has all 5 Scarlet Hawk points thus far. Manzares back to Fischbach, driving in past the left elbow. Can't get the layup, but draws yet another foul. More free throws for the senior guard, Kylie Fischbach. The foul against Camden Joko. Jennifer Heinberg will check in for the Spartans in the place of Danny Antoine. Heinberg playing in her 19th game of the year. All 19 Spartan games, and they've all been off the bench. Put up quite a season at Parkland, the junior college level, in the 22-23 year as Fischbach can't connect on the first. 1-2 at the stripe, 7-point Spartan lead near the midway point of this opening quarter. Spica able to split the defense. Bucci back to Jones. Kaya Jones, the senior guard, in for the first-year Scarlet Hawk. Hallie Williams back out. Spica for three. Off the mark. And Doggett will let it roll out of bounds. Williams, the graduate student forward, part of the front court off the bench for IIT. Familiar with the NACC conference, spent last year at Benedictine University where she played 20 games off the bench for the Eagles. Familiar territory being in the Thornton Gymnasium. Utrecht to Fishback. Picks up her dribble at the free throw line, back out to Heinberg beyond the arc on the left wing. That pass picked off by Rusing. Rusing will go in the corner for the freshman Spica, who hits Jones, guarded one-on-one by Fishback, looking to take it to the cup and draws a foul. Clock stops at 4:53 to play in this opening quarter. For Jones, the senior, averaging nearly 20 minutes a game this year, has played in all 17 of her games off the bench. Is a 70% free throw shooter, averaging 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds a game. She knocks down both of her tosses. The first point scored by a Scarlet Hawk, not named Barrett Rusing so far in this first quarter. Manzares takes it all the way to the 10 and finishes the layup. Freshman having quite the first collegiate season. That went out of bounds. It will remain here with IIT. Alina Anderson, Cameron Bullock checking in for Aurora. Remaining on the floor for the Spartans, Doggett, Manzares, and Jennifer Heinberg. Down low, Jones looking for another bucket, and she's got it in the lane. It'll be Doggett, right wing, tray ball, money. An immediate response on the other end for the Spartans. They're back up 8. Doggett, a 36% three-point shooter this season. Knocked down 3 of them on Saturday. The other way, left wing tray ball from Bucci off the mark, and the Spartans will take over. Manzares crossing over, creating separation past the timeline, and is fouled down low. It'll stay on the floor and inbound to come here for the Spartans. Allie Sillo back in for IIT in the spot of Julia Bucci. And a good start, 6 minutes into this opening quarter for Aurora. Looking to be winners of 3 straight after tonight. Manzares on the inbound, long over the top to Bullock, who has started in 5 of the now 19 games that she's played in this year. Bullock driving down the left lane. Can't get that one to land. Rebound for Spica. Mijoko back in as well for IIT. Spica picks up her dribble on the left block. Hands off to Jones. Runner in the lane, no good. Defensive rebound for Riley Doggett. Doggett gets it across the timeline. Has Manzares in the corner. And she'll pull the trigger from deep and connect. 3 threes in the opening quarter for Aurora. Their lead now double digits at 11. Putting pressure early on the visitors. Jones loses the handle, keeps it on the baseline, back out at deep 2 for Hallie Williams is all courts. Williams, nearly a 50% shooter from the field this season. Had 4 points in 13 minutes on Saturday. Already a quick 2-point field goal off the bench in this first quarter. Heinberg looking to respond in the corner. That one doesn't fall. Rebound still tipped up, and it's into the hands of Williams. Ely pushing the pace in the front court to Kaya Jones, trying to get past Heinberg, and a blocking foul called down in the lane. Just the second team foul for the Spartans in the first quarter. First personal for Heinberg. A couple of subs. Danny Antoine back in for Aurora. And Aurora Eklund, the sophomore forward, number 5, will join her as well. The first free throw for Jones is good. Jones with 5 thus far in the opening quarter, 4 of them coming at the stripe, looking to make it 5. She is 4 for 4. And we'll check out here, not a long stay on the bench for Julia Bucci. 2:42 remaining in quarter 1. It's the Spartans 20 and the Scarlet Hawks 13 from the Thornton Gymnasium. Tonight, just 2 more home games for Aurora in the regular season this year. Nice crossover there to create separation. Out in the corner, Bullock for 3. Can't knock it down. Offensive rebound for Alina Anderson. Right underneath the basket, and Bullock, a nice cut, gets the swirl. A lot of offensive rebounds in this opening quarter for the Spartans. They had a handful of them just on one trip down the floor alone. It'll be Joko in the corner. Bucci looking for 3, and she's got it. Bucci can let it fly from 3, her first of the evening. Still a 6-point Spartan lead. Bullock hands to Antoine. He's had the handles here in this corner as Eklund finds Anderson in the corner. A 3-ball attempt of her own, and she cans it. The Spartans knocking them down from deep range here in the first quarter. They're back up 9. Driving in, Barrett Rusing drawing some contact from Eklund. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rusing already with 5. She had the first 4 Scarlet Hawk points to begin this game. So the left-handed stroke knocks down the first. The team stats already, Aurora 4 of 8 from downtown, 1 of 5 of the Scarlet Hawks. For IIT, those 2 attempts from Rusing being shot, 7 and 8 from the free throw line. Drawing contact down low, it's 25-18. As Antoine bringing it down the floor, it immediately ends up in the hands of the junior forward, Alina Anderson. Handoff for Heinberg. That 3-ball can't land. Another offensive rebound, Antoine feeding Heinberg down low. Nice looking bucket there. Heinberg rims it through. Her first points of the evening. That pass well out of bounds. As well, both teams have done a relatively good job keeping it clean, that being the 3rd turnover of this first quarter for IIT. The Spartans have 2. Taking her time to get across the 10-second line as Antoine lost the handle. Out near the right elbow, just above it. With 10 seconds on the shot clock, it's Bullock in the corner, back to Antoine. And a deep contested 3 is off the mark. Rebound goes to Grace Goodenough. Shot clock still on, 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A pull-up mid-range jumper from Rusing near the left elbow, no good, and this could be the final shot of the first quarter. Shot clock turned off with 20 seconds to play. Anderson bringing it down the floor, looking for Eklund, has her top of the key. And collision with Bucci signals a foul with 13 seconds to go. "27 first quarter points for the Spartans. They've been all over it here at home. The 5th team foul will send Eklund to the line. And 2 attempts for the sophomore. She draws front iron on the first. Is the 3-point shooting of Aurora. Has gotten them out to this nice first quarter lead. Eklund goes 1 of 2. Lead back to double digits at 28-18. 10 seconds to play in this quarter. It'll be Rusing driving in, looking to do it herself. Will kick out. Bucci, right wing tray ball. Off the iron. And the horn sounds. end of the first quarter. Here from the Thornton Gymnasium, before we head to the second, I want to give a thanks once again to our sponsors of tonight's broadcast, Kaufman GMC in Aurora, celebrating 75 years of service to Aurora and communities across Chicagoland. Also by Elite Management Properties, offering extensive student housing options around the Aurora University campus, and by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Game days are better with Cane's. 28-18, Aurora out in front after the opening quarter here from the Thornton Gymnasium. National Girls and Women in Sports Day here on the campus of Aurora University and across the country. It is Spartan women's basketball. The second quarter about to get underway. Andy Ockham joining you here for tonight's broadcast. 28-18 Aurora. A hot shooting first quarter for the Spartans, connecting from deep early and often, giving them this 10-point lead. The Scarlet Hawks with the basketball to start this quarter. And Kaya Jones turned away by Riley Doggett. It was last touched by IIT. It is Spartan basketball. A well spread out attack scoring wise for Aurora. Leading scorer for IIT is the sophomore guard Barrett Rusing. She has 10. The individual numbers is out in the corner. Utrick thought about it, drives baseline and kicks back out. It's in the corner again. Manzanares knocks it down. Manzanares in double figures with 10. 31-18 Spartans. The freshman guard continues to contribute, be a big factor for this team in the 24-25 season, as yet again Barrett Rusing will get some more free throws on the other end of the floor for the Scarlet Hawks. Already her 5th and 6th attempts of the evening. Manzanares 10 points on 4 of 5 shooting from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown. She also has 3 assists in 8 minutes played. Rusing knocks down the first. She now has 8. Bucci has a 3-pointer. Jones with 6 and Williams with 2. The 4 scorers where the Scarlet Hawks is. It's now 31-20. Manzanares is the floor general, cruising across the timeline, calling out the offensive set for this time down the floor. The Fishback on the wing. Trying to have Utrick cut, now has her on the right block. A good move to create separation and an easy 2 for Utrick. Once again, the press doing wonders for the Spartans. A steal on the other end. Fishback driving in, and another layup. It's a 15-point Spartan lead. Not even a minute and a half into this second quarter. Bucci in the corner to Joku. It ends up right back with Julia Bucci. Now 1 of 5 from downtown tonight. She can't convert there. Manzanares to Fishback, cross-court pass. Doggett for 3, no good. Fishback going after the board with Bucci. It was last touched by the Spartans. Inbound for Illinois Tech coming from the forward. Allie Williams. To Joko, and here comes that press. 3 Spartans in the backcourt. They get it across to Jones. Jones looking for Bucci in the near corner. Will hold off this time and kick it back out. Joko for 3, near top of the key, and a deep one as well. Rims it through. Joko's first points of the evening. Williams taking it away for the Scarlet Hawks on the other end. Both teams having tendency to shoot the 3 ball tonight. Both teams shooting south of 30% from deep on the season. Entering tonight, 27.9% for the Scarlet Hawks, 28.3% for the Spartans. and Joko go 2 for 2 down the floor. Almost got the friendly bounce. Rebounded by Manzanares. On the near side, Wang picks up her dribble. And has Utrecht at the top of the key. That went off the hands of Manzanares. Scarlet Hawks will take over. 7:16 remaining in this first half. Mia Bellaspica back on the floor for Illinois Tech. Did not get the start tonight, but the freshman has played in 17 games this year for Illinois Tech, all off the bench from the free throw line. Rusing off the mark, offensive rebound, Williams, and back out to Kaya Jones. Jones driving baseline and draws a foul. That one will go against Kylie Fishback. Ali Silo back in. The bench, she's checking in for Rusing. 5th season for Carissa Sane, coming over to Illinois Tech after 12 seasons at the University of Chicago. A well-recognized program in Division III women's basketball. Jones right to the basket for 2. Spartans looking for a response on the other end. A quick 5-0 run for Illinois Tech. And Williams picks up the foul down low. Elizabeth Griswold will head to the line, seeing her first minutes here tonight. Another sub in as well. Grace Goodenough checking in for Illinois Tech. Griswold can't connect on the first. 10-point Spartan lead, 6:40 to play in the half. Team numbers thus far in the game as a whole. IIT 36.8% from the field. Aurora 52% on the nose. They're 5 of 12 from downtown are the Spartans. Scarlet Hawks at 2 of 9. Already 10 free throw attempts for Illinois Tech, though. They're 9 of 10, 4 of 9 are the Spartans. Griswold knocking down one of her 2 tosses from the charity stripe. She's back off the floor. Alina Anderson returning for Aurora. It'll be Spica on the right side. 15 seconds on the shot clock for Illinois Tech. Jones from the left elbow. Good enough. A little too much on that one. Right into the lap of Alina Anderson. Manzanares in the corner. Doggett working one-on-one with Goodenough to Fishbach on the left wing. Corner tray to Utrecht, no good. Anderson trying to save it, but she was the last to touch it. The Scarlet Hawks will take over. Short stay on the bench for Barrett Rusing. She's back in the game in the spot of Julia Bucci. Rusing could hit the 800-minute mark tonight in her career at IIT. Tonight with 770 minutes played, averaging just over 18 per game. Down low, good enough. Right over to Utrecht, no good. Another rebound for Anderson, trying to push the pace. Back to Utrecht. Right over Jones. That one no good. The rebound goes to Jones, and she'll swing it out to Spica. Kaya Jones trying to find Goodenough down low. Fishback. The fantastic defense taking away and saving. Manzanares looking for the downcourt pass to Utrecht. To keep her feet in bounds, back to the freshman, Manzanares. A deep 3 is good from the right wing. Manzanares now with 13 in the opening half. And a 14-point Aurora lead. Rusing trying to respond on the right wing, drawing back iron, Fishback the rebound. Fishback picks up her dribble on the left elbow, back out. Anderson going to try her luck, and she knocks it down. Alina Anderson makes it 42-25 Spartans. The Spartans continuing to shoot the lights out, bringing that over from the opening quarter. Spica driving in, heavily contested in the lane by Doggett. She can't find that too. Spartans slowing down the offense with 4.5 to play. Manzanera's going to let it fly in the corner, and she's got it. Manzanares. 4 threes here in the opening half. It is a 20-point Spartan lead. Lee Jones to speak on the left wing. And dishes out to Rusing. Sillo, left wing tray ball, and a deep one at that, off the rim. And Doggett will let it roll out of bounds. Jennifer Heinberg back in for Aurora. 2 subs for IIT. Julia Bucci. Camden Joko. Just under 4 minutes to play, and the Spartans pedal to the metal. Already nearly at the half-century mark in this half. Anderson just above the free throw line. Manzanera is contested in the corner. Almost got that one to go. A heat check there for the freshman. She's been fantastic here in this first quarter. Another takeaway in the backcourt for the Spartans. Heinberg in the corner. Manzanera's thought about it, but was quickly picked up by Spica. Once again, Heinberg, corner three-pointer, connects. Spartans continuing to let it fly. 23-point lead. They were dominant on Saturday here at home against Alverno, on pace to do the same in this midweek clash with the Scarlet Hawks. Spica picks up her dribble to Joko. Bucci, one of the stronger three-point shooters for IIT. This one inside the line for Spica, gets the roll. And a basket there to put a wind in Aurora's sails. They were on a 9-0 run. Baseline mid-range jumper is good for Riley Doggett. And a timeout taken by the Scarlet Hawks. A 30-second timeout will keep it here with 2:37 to play in the half. The Spartans have hit the 50-point mark in half number 1, 50-27. As we head back to the stats, we'll look at this second quarter in particular. 66% from the field as a team for Aurora. IIT at 25. And the Spartans 5 of 8 from downtown in these 10 minutes. Both teams have only been to the free throw line twice. The Scarlet Hawks 2 of 2. The Spartans 1 of 2. Those 2 free throw attempts from Aurora coming from Elizabeth Griswold off the bench. The opening quarter found the Spartans up 28-18. They're on pace to score more in quarter 2 than they did in the first 10 minutes. A lot of it coming from Christina Manzanares. The freshman guard has 13. The press back for Aurora. That's what's generated a lot of their offense, forcing turnovers in the backcourt, and already double team being thrown at Spica, and she throws it out of bounds. Exhibit A right there. It'll be Anderson to inbound for Aurora. Whether they've forced the ball out of play or have taken it away themselves. Spartan defense extremely effective. They've done a good job taking care of the basketball as well this season. Catch and shoot 3 for Heinberg is no good. Rebounded by Goodenough. Plus 5.7 turnover margin for the Spartans this year. It's about 15 turnovers per game compared to IIT's 17. Bounce pass into Goodenough near the block, working one-on-one with Eklund in an offensive foul. Second personal on Goodenough. And she'll check out here for Hallie Williams. With 2:04 to play in the half, on the floor right now for Aurora, Jennifer Heinberg, along with Aurora Eklund, Cameron Bullock, Alina Anderson, and Christina Manzanares bringing the ball down the floor right now. That pass tipped out of bounds by Barrett Rusing. It will remain here with the Spartans. A 23-point lead. Head coach Ryan Repsom's got to love that. Manzanares trying to direct traffic with 15 on the shot clock. Heinberg to Eklund, a wide open look for three. Can't bury that one. Rebound corralled in by Spica. Joko to Williams out in the corner. Another look for Julia Bucci is true. Bucci, her second three of the night. Manzanares driving, kicking out in the corner. Bullock for three. Can't hit that response. Another rebound for Williams. Scarlet Hawks looking to gather some momentum entering half. Rusing will go to the corner. Bucci thought about another three. Instead will drive in. That one tipped by Bullock. Out of bounds, last touch by the Spartans. The Alicillo in for Spica. 1:03 remaining in the half. Immediate inbound to Joko in the corner for three, and she's got it. Couple of quick threes for the Scarlet Hawks with under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Manzanares, top of the key, tray ball, she connects. Feeling it in this first half, Christina Manzanares. Top of the key, Rusing with 34 seconds to play. Up with the right, no good. It'll be a foul on Williams. Second personal on Williams, 34 seconds on the clock at the time of the drive-in. Now there's less than 30. Manzanares with 18. She is 7 of 9 from the field and 4 of 6 from downtown. It'll be Anderson on the right wing. Shot clock still turned on for the Spartans. Manzanares in the corner, immediately met by Joko. It'll be a blocking foul called down low. And with 12.8 seconds remaining in this second corner, Lena Anderson will head to the line to shoot two. It'll be second personal on Sillo. Anderson with 3 points this evening. 7 of 12 from the line this season, is now 8 of 13. Anderson spent the first 2 years of her collegiate career at Coe College. 36 game off the bench, averaging just over 15 minutes per contest. She goes 1 of 2. It is a 20-point Spartan lead with 10 seconds remaining. Rusing out. Joko for three. Rims out. Manzanares the rebound, trying to push the pace. A heave from half court. Just off the mark. What would have been an incredible heave for Christina Manzanares. Still a fantastic first half for the freshman guard out of Grand Junction, Colorado. She's got 18. It is 53-33 Aurora. Before we head to the halftime break, another reminder that tonight's broadcast is presented by Kaufman GMC in Aurora, celebrating 75 years of service to Aurora and communities across Chicagoland, by Elite Management Properties, offering extensive student housing options around the Aurora University campus, and by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Game days are better with Canes. Once again, 53-33 at the half from the Thornton Gymnasium. Andy Ockham, thank you for tuning into this presentation of Aurora University women's basketball. On the campus of Aurora University, we have a Raising Cane's Chicken Finger Challenge here at the half. That'll be fun to watch and to tune in for as well. We'll be back shortly for the second half of action here in Aurora.
Everything's clean, everything's modern. You know how to get around, you know where these buildings are. I went in blind, I didn't have a visit or anything like that. So when I came here, I was like, this is the spot for me. It just felt like home.
I thought it was really beautiful out here. Yeah, there's a lot more green than back home.
Florida is just hot 24/7, so moving to a place that has seasons was kind of fun for me.
AU does a really great job, especially coming here your first weekend as a freshman. You get to meet so many people.
Living on campus kind of gave me that opportunity to meet people and be around people all the time.
I think I just liked having all that energy around me.
I think my advice for out-of-state students coming to AU is to get involved from the beginning because it makes the transition a lot easier when you know people.
Get involved in an organization or just go to the on-campus events. Some of those times are really what makes your experience.
Being so close to such a big city, I take the train all the time to Chicago with my friends.
AU is so special and great. We have people that want you to succeed even after college.
Second half of action just a few minutes away here on National Girl and Women in Sports Day. Aurora University women's basketball returning to here at the Thornton Gymnasium. Andy Yakum here from the broadcast booth, a 53-33 lead in favor of the Spartans. They're shooting the lights out, 19 of 38 from the field, 50% mark. They're 9 of 22 from downtown, 50% at the free throw line thus far for IIT. 33% mark. They're 10 of 30, 4 of 14 from downtown. They're making their free throws count, though, 9 of 10, 90% if you're doing the math back at home. Aurora winning the board battle at 26-15, and a lot of those coming on the offensive end, and some good assists and setups from the backcourt as well. 15 dimes compared to the Scarlet Hawks 6, and as well taking good care of the basketball. The Spartans 4 turnovers compared to Illinois Tech's 7. And a dominant first half for Aurora, led by the freshman guard Christina Manzanares. 18 points on 7 of 10 shooting. And from downtown, she knocked down 4 of her 7 three-point attempts, 3 assists as well. The floor general and primary scorer for this Aurora offense. Came off the bench on Saturday, her first time in her collegiate career coming off the bench. Back in the starting lineup today for head coach Ryan Rebsom, and making a huge impact, a big reason why Aurora is up by 20. Another key player to look at in the opening half for the Spartans would be the junior forward Alina Anderson in her first season at Aurora University after spending the last 2 years at Coe College. 7 points and 5 rebounds in the opening half, a key contributor in the front court. She's got 5 rebounds, and she is 4 of 4 at the free throw line. She's about 2 minutes away from getting going here in the second half. Spartans basketball, 5 more games remaining here in conference play and in regular season play. They'll hit the road on Saturday, head up to Milwaukee to take on MSOE. They return home for 2 more on the 12th and 15th, Wednesday and Saturday of next week against Concordia Chicago and Concordia Wisconsin, before hitting the road to finish the season. Their final midweek game at Lakeland up in Wisconsin, Plymouth, Wisconsin, and then they'll stay here in the Chicagoland area for their final regular season game on Saturday the 22nd against the Benedictine Eagles. Matchup sign earlier on in the season. Aurora looking for another dominant win after falling out on Saturday here at home, putting up 90-plus points against Alverno. 92-68 was the final. And as well for the Scarlet Hawks, they're coming off a victory at home against MSOE on Saturday, who Aurora will see in just a few days. It was 67-63. For IIT, their leading scorer with 9 is the sophomore guard Barrett Rusing. She's played in 17 of the 20 minutes in this game so far, 2 of 4 from the field, and is 2 of 4 from downtown. The turnover mark as well, and mentioned that. Points off the bench, Aurora has 16. The Scarlet Hawks have 12. The Spartans taking advantage on the fast break. 7 fast break points. Illinois Tech doesn't have any up to this point. I mentioned the second chance opportunities, a lot of offensive rebounds for the Spartans. 10 of their 26 on the offensive glass. They have 11 second chance points. The Scarlet Hawks have 6. It is head coach Ryan Rebsom starting 5 back out on the floor for the second half. Danny Antoine, Christina Manzanares, obviously. The senior guard Kylie Fishback, along with Riley Doggett, Elliot Utrick. And for Illinois Tech, the Camden Joko, Barrett Rusing, Allie Sillo, Julia Bucci, and Grace Goodenough will be the Spartans to start this third quarter with the basketball. And the inbound went to Manzanares, bringing it across the timeline, looking for Antoine in the quarter. Instead, a cross-court pass into the hands of Riley Doggett, driving baseline and back out. Out of the reach, though. Danny Antoine out of play. Possession to Illinois Tech. Once again, the press that was oh so beneficial to the Spartans in the first half. A lot of turnovers, leading to fast break buckets. Sillo cutting baseline, lost the handle though. Fantastic defense yet again from Kylie Fishback. Back out Manzanares, trying her luck from 3. She's got her 5th of the night. Manzanares now has 20 plus, 21 points. Now about this defensive takeaway from Doggett out on the fast break. Rusing in front of her with the left no good. Manzanares there to clean it up. She's off the mark as well. Fishback the offensive rebound. It'll stay with the Spartans. It'll be Doggett beyond the arc. Fishback driving the left wing. A wide open look at the basket until Rusing came to close out. No good on the layup, but Fishback was fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Fishback with 5 points this evening. Last year averaged 7.6 points per game, and as mentioned, entering tonight a 78% free throw shooter. Last year was 73% from the stripe. Just over a minute into this second half. Spartans putting on a show for the fans here in attendance at the Thornton Gymnasium. It's the first one rolls home for Fishback. Looking to improve to 7-2 here in this gym this season. Fishback 2 of 2, 25-point Spartan lead. The inbound goes to Kaya Jones. For the 5 Spartans in the backcourt, it's the one that's not with the steal. Kylie Fishback once again. Into the lane, lost the handle. It ends up with Kaya Jones. Be Joko in the corner. And right on the baseline for Goodenough. Jones trying to get past Antoine, ends up with Rusing in the near side corner, who drives baseline as well. Rusing out top of the key. Joko able to get past Manzanares, but is turned away by guess who? Kylie Fishback. The defensive ace here this evening for the Spartans. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock for Illinois Tech. That inbound will go to the senior guard, Jones. 8 seconds for Joko. A head fake, pull-up jumper at the free throw line for Bucci, rolls in. Julia Bucci now with 8. Antoine on the left wing. To create separation, right back in the corner, Manzanares. Can't get that one to fall. It was last touched by the Spartans. Anytime Manzanares gets the rock behind the arc, everyone in the gym's looking for her to put one up. Illinois Tech patiently breaking the press, getting it across the timeline. Corner 3 for Bucci is true. Just like that, Bucci's in double figures with 11. Fishback, a head fake, and will drive baseline. Swing it back out. Antoine for 3, and a response. Antoine's second 3 of the night. She's got 6 points. Anytime the Scarlet Hawks rim one through, the Spartans have mostly had an answer on the other end as a foul is called. 7:21 remaining in this third quarter. First sub for Illinois Tech in this third quarter. Draws Grace Goodenough out for Hallie Williams. Inbound goes to Joko in the corner, right near the right elbow. Baseline jumper for Williams, draws side iron and is rebounded by Danny Antoine. And kicks it back out, dog it for 3, no good. Manzanares the offensive rebound, near side corner, look for herself, is no good. Almost fell home. Couple of good looks for the Spartans there. They can't cash in. Bucci on the right side, top of the key. Joko going to cut one loose. That one's no good. And another rebound for Antoine. It is Antoine to get it across the midcourt stripe. Trying to feed Dietrich down low, and it's taken away. Joko on the right wing and ends up in the opposite corner with Kaya Jones working one-on-one against Kylie Fishback. Separate dribble to Williams and cutting down low. And a good backdoor cut from Bucci. Doesn't result in a basket, but it will result in 2 free throws. 6:24 remaining in the third. First personal on the sophomore Riley Doggett. Miabella Spica is in for Camden Joko. 11 points for the now leading scorer of the Scarlet Hawks, the senior guard Julia Bucci. Hit 18 on Saturday, her season high, in that win against MSOE as she knocks down the first. She was 6 of 13 from the field, 6 of 12 from 3. Did not attempt a free throw. She's at the stripe here tonight and makes it a 20-point deficit for Illinois Tech. She'll head out for Ali Sillo. Antoine near the right elbow will bring it back beyond the arc. Dishes to Fishback, who finds Dietrich driving in on Williams, and a foul called down low. Barrett Rusing collecting the foul for Illinois Tech. Manzanares the inbound, finding Fishback immediately. Good work in the post. Can't get that one to land. Williams the defensive rebound. That was Doggett. Gonna poke that one loose from Rusing, but it remains with the Scarlet Hawks. Jones, good defense from Manzanares. She takes it away. A 4-on-2 look here. Shovels to Fishback. Pull-up jumper on the left side is good. Nine points for Fishback, 4 of those coming here in the third. Down low, Rusing. Post move that draws the front of the rim. Fishback rebounds. Going to take it herself. Will hand off to Deutrick. A post move for herself, but took one too many steps prior to doing so. Hamden Joko back in for Rusing. It's the same five for Ryan Rebsum and the Spartans. And a 30-second timeout taken on the floor. 5:18 remaining here in the third quarter. Andy Ockham joining you from the Thornton Gymnasium. Thanking you as always for tuning in to tonight's presentation of Spartan basketball in Aurora University Athletics. 21 points for Christina Manzanares, the freshman guard leading the way. She's 8 of 14 from the field and 5 of 10 from 3, has 6 rebounds and 4 assists as well. The leading scorer for Illinois Tech, the only Scarlet Hawk in double figures with 13, is the senior Julia Bucci. The team numbers in this third quarter, both teams 33.3% from the field. Illinois Tech 2 of 6, Aurora 3 of 9. Spartans are 2 of 5 from downtown. Scarlet Hawks are 1 of 2, and both teams 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 10-7 the score in this quarter in favor of the host. Out of the timeout, Miabella Spica getting the inbound from Hallie Williams. Those two on the floor with Camden Joko, Kaya Jones, and Allie Sillo. It is still the starting five for Aurora out of that 30-second timeout. Spica on the right wing with 13 on the shot clock, trying to find Jones. Loose ball on the floor. Fishback pokes it loose. It rolls across midcourt with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bodies on the floor. And a jump ball is signaled. There'll be 4 new subs in for Aurora. Jennifer Heinberg, along with Aurora Eklund, Alina Anderson, and Cameron Bullock. The lone Spartan remaining on the floor is Christina Manzanares. It'll be Illinois Tech basketball. Shot clock resetting to 20 seconds. And just before that, the official signaling to the scores table, keep those 5 seconds on prior to the jump ball, so Scarlet Hawks will have to work quick here. It is Jones beyond the free throw line, lost the handle, roll out of bounds, no deflection, shot clock violation, gives Aurora the basketball right back. This is Aurora's game to control the tempo, still obviously just under 15 minutes to play in the contest, but a strong 23-point lead allows them to really do what they want with it offensively. Anderson on the left wing. Heinberg going to let it fly in the corner. No good. Rebound poke loose at the feet of Eklund. Still going after it. The Spartans retain with Manzanares in the corner. And Manzanares drawing some contact in the lane. It'll stay here with Aurora. 2 subs for Illinois Tech. Bucci back in along with Grace Goodenough. Williams and Jones off the floor for the visitors. And Zanares to inbound. Shot clock back at 20 seconds. So then over the top to Bullock, who's got 2 points this evening. Cameron Bullock into the lane. And took one too many steps. Another traveling violation here in this third quarter committed by the Spartans. Joko getting it across the timeline. The floor general, at least in this trip down the floor for the Scarlet Hawks. Speak on the right wing. Being one-on-one against Eklund, picks up her dribble and gives back to Sillo. 12 seconds on the shot clock for IIT. Joko in the corner. Another 3 for Bucci is short. And rebounded by Christina Manzanares. Going to push the pace in transition. Manzanares through the lane, lost the handle, no foul called. The Scarlet Hawk that ended up with the basketball was Miabella Spica. And Aurora head coach Ryan Rebsom looking right at the near side official, letting them know about what he thought should have been a call on his star freshman guard. Spica picks up her dribble in the lane. Less than 10 on the shot clock for IIT. That 3 ball on the near side from Sillo is no good. The Bullock picking up her dribble, giving back to Eklund. Aurora Eklund trying to get past Sillo and draws a foul. 2 free throws yet again for the sophomore forward. Clock stops at 3:11 to play in this third quarter. Had the Raising Cane's Chicken Finger Challenge at the half. Little knockout action The Aurora athletes that participated won a free combo of equal or lesser value with the purchase of any combo. For the fans, I have one myself here in my hands. I was able to get one up in press row as Eklund knocks down the first toss from the charity stripe. Having that along with National Girls and Women in Sports Day throughout the country. And cool as well that get to have a home game for the Spartan women. For the end of their conference schedule, that rejection there from Doggett, denying Camden Joko of a bucket. A 25-point Aurora lead. So get to the later point in this third quarter. Drive and kick, Anderson for three. She got it. Anderson, 3 of 3 from downtown. She's now got 10 points. Her and Manzanera were the two players we highlighted at the half. Anderson nearing double-double territory. It's a response from Spica driving in with the left. And out in the corner for Heinberg. See if the Spartans try to take some time off here. Eklund in the corner. Anderson thought about it again. Instead will drive baseline. A perfect feed for Aurora Eklund. Spartans have hit the 70-point mark, 70-42 with 2:06 to play in the third. Good enough in the lane with the left. No good. Boarded by Anderson. Picking up her dribble beyond the arc on the right wing. Will give to Eklund on the far side. Doggett, contested three in the corner, left it a bit long. Right into the hands of Julia Bucci. Spica feeding good enough down low, guarded by Anderson, all the way out. Left wing tray ball for Sillo. Finds the bottom of the bucket. 70-45, minute 26 remaining here in the third quarter. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Illinois Tech. As we look at the updated numbers in this third quarter, Scarlet Hawks now 2 of 5 from downtown and 4 of 12 from the field. Aurora 5 of 13 from the field, 38.5%, 37.5% from downtown at 3 of 8. Both teams have not missed a free throw in this quarter. Illinois Tech 2 of 2, the Spartans 4 of 4. And Aurora outscoring the visitors in this quarter 17-12. Andy Ockham, as always, thanking you for tuning into this presentation of Aurora basketball here at the Thornton Gymnasium. We'll have 2 more home games in the NACC slate to close out the regular season. Out of the timeout, it is Heinberg, Eklund, Bullock, Anderson, and Doggett on the floor for Aurora. Williams, Jones, returning is Rusing, along with Bucci and Joko on the floor for Illinois Tech. The inbound will go from Bullock to Riley Doggett, who brings it across the timeline. Doggett right into the lane, and a kick back out to Heinberg. Heinberg gets a screen from Eklund on the right wing. Now finds Doggett. 12 seconds on the shot clock for Aurora. Cross-court pass. Bullock for 3. Draws iron. Anderson an offensive rebound. Back out top of the key. That one off as well. Heinberg the offensive rebound. A third chance. Is exactly what the Spartans needed that time down the floor. Jennifer Heinberg finishing. 7 points for the junior. Near side triple attempt for Bucci is off the mark. And a rebound for Eklund. 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Anderson on the far side is 3 of 3 from downtown. 10 points, 6 rebounds here today. Eklund in the lane. Keeps her pivot and back out. Doggett swings into the hands of Bullock. 11 on the shot clock. Cameron Bullock stays with it. Back out. Anderson for 3. Can't connect. Jones the rebound. Shot clock turned off with 13 seconds to play in quarter 3. Joko into the lane for Williams with 3 seconds. Hallie Williams gets the roll to conclude the third quarter. All Spartans here through 30 minutes before we head to the fourth. Another reminder that tonight's broadcast is presented by Kaufman GMC in Aurora, celebrating 75 years of service to Aurora and communities across Chicagoland. Also by Elite Management Properties, offering extensive student housing options around the Aurora University campus, and by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Game days are better with Cane's. 72-47. Spartans will be back for the final 10 minutes momentarily here at the Thornton Gymnasium. Final 10 minutes here from the Thornton Gymnasium. On National Girl and Women in Sports Day, it's all Spartans in this conference matchup against Illinois Tech. Andy Ockram returning to here on the campus of Aurora University. It's the Spartans 72 and the Scarlet Hawks 47. The player to look for on the Aurora side today is the freshman guard, Christina Manzanares, 21 points. And as well, Alina Anderson having 10 and 6. Kylie Fishback to begin this fourth quarter off the mark. That one last touched by the Scarlet Hawks. It's the three-point shooting in the first half to really get things going for the host. And their foot has not been let off the gas yet. A good chance to put up 90 in a conference game, which is something you don't see often unless it's a shootout between the two teams. There is Deutrick down low, the first points of this fourth quarter. Lekaya Jones driving baseline and gets tied up. Fishback has been fantastic on defense all night long for the Spartans. Possession arrow stays here with the Scarlet Hawks. And a three-point look off the inbound from Joko is good. Beyond the arc, now on the right side. Manzanares with some space. Finds Fishback all the way in the near side corner. Another three ball for the Spartans. A response immediately per usual tonight. Jones in the corner. She cans that one. Trading blows here early in the fourth quarter of these two teams. 77-53 our score. Dogging on the far side. Deutrick going to try her luck, and she knocks it down as well. Deutrick, 4 of 27 from 3 entering tonight. Has her 5th of the season. And the Spartans have already hit 80 points. Joko, a response on the other end from the top of the key. Looks like we're just going to be trading three-pointers this entire fourth quarter. Down low, a quick look for Doggett laying it home. Lee Williams, the left elbow, catching a double team, trying to find Rusing down low, working through traffic, no good. Fishback, the defensive rebound. Fishback in the corner. Antoine for three, no good, and an offensive rebound. Kylie Fishback everywhere on the board. She's going to get her own look. Can't connect. Antoine on the boards. The 4 new subs for Aurora at the next dead ball. Fishback, far side corner for three, and she hits. The Spartans cannot miss from three tonight. A timeout taken for substitution purposes. 7:29 to go in the fourth. It is 85-56 Aurora. Pure domination from start to finish tonight. There's still 7.5 minutes to go. Lena Anderson, Jennifer Heinberg, Aurora Eklund, Elizabeth Griswold, and Cameron Bullock on the floor for the Spartans. Spika feeding Rusing on the right wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock for Illinois Tech. Keeps her pivot back to Spika beyond the arc and into the hands of Goodenough. Goodenough, heavily contested by Anderson, no good. It ends up with Aurora Eklund. Eklund, near side, Bullock for three. Off the mark, an easy offensive rebound and put back for Alina Anderson. Could we see the Spartans hit the century mark here tonight? Rusing draws back iron, no good. A loose ball, Griswold's going to pick it up for Aurora. Bullock in the corner, back out to Eklund. Dribbles past the free throw line, down on the right block, can't get the friendly roll. Loose ball on the floor, still up for grabs. Ali Sillo has it for Illinois Tech. Bijoko out, right side, Sillo for three off the rim. Another defensive rebound for Elizabeth Griswold. Anderson top of the key, head fake. Driving in and a foul call. Anderson at the line, clock stops at 6:13 to play in this fourth quarter. Anderson at the line is 1 of 2 today. Has 12 points on 4 of 5 shooting, 8 rebounds as well. She can't connect on the first. So how about the Spartans in this fourth quarter? 3 of 6 from downtown, 6 of 11 from the field. Illinois Tech's hit 3 3-balls as well. They're 3 of 4. 3 of 7 from the field, so all their buckets have come from the land of 3. Anderson goes 1 of 2 at the stripe, now with 13 points this evening. And some new faces about to enter the game for the Spartans with 6 minutes to go in the fourth. The Goodenough down low off the front of the rim, rebound for Cameron Bullock. Eklund trying to feed a cutting Heinberg. That was last touched by the Spartans. Jessica Oman, Catherine Rutherford, Courtney Shook, and Dallas Pohl in for the Spartans. They join Griswold on the floor. 5.5 to play. The final 10 minutes of regulation, driving in. That layup no good. Loose ball on the floor. Griswold has it, but a travel call. Abigail Marino on that layup attempt, seeing her first minutes of the match for Illinois Tech. Sillo on the inbound. The corner, catch and shoot 3 for Joko. The side of the rim, rebounded by Pohl. Lee Shook bringing it across the 10-second line. Hands off to Griswold, who feeds a cutting Pohl. Looking to call a foul. Had her hand up, or was at least looking to put her hand up, but no foul called. Out of play, last touch by the Spartans. Head coach Ryan Rebsom not thrilled with that either. Keeping that passion for his reserves, telling the refs, I don't care what the score is. Still plenty of basketball left to be played. They whistle away from the ball. Jessica Oman, the sophomore from Lindenhurst, picking up her first foul. 88-56 Spartans. Another catch and shoot 3 in the far corner for Joko is no good. A jump ball signaled. Griswold got tied up with Goodenough. The arrow favoring Aurora with 4:53 to play. So the Spartans will improve to 14-5 on the season, 8-3 in conference play, 7-2 at home. Omen for three is good. Spartans have eclipsed 90 points here for the second straight game. 91-56 our score. Joko to Sillo on the left wing. Another three-point attempt is no good. Rebound for Pohl. Spartans got 4 minutes and change to pick up 9 points. They want to hit the century mark here in conference action tonight. Shook cutting into the lane, no good. But a late foul is called. Dallas Pohl finding Shook there. Shook, the sophomore from Milwaukee. Julia Bucci back in, along with the freshman guard from Windermere, Florida, Olivia Akita for Illinois Tech. As Shook can't find the bottom of the bucket on her first toss. One of two at the line is Shook. The Spartans lead by 36. That attempt from Marino off the mark. Pohl has it. Finds Oman, who hits Shook in stride across the timeline. Entry pass into Griswold, back out. Oman, another three-point attempt. That went off the mark. Griswold looking to save it in play, but it's out of bounds. Paulina Geierhalter, the sophomore from Munich, Germany, is in for the first time this game. She'll check in for Griswold. New subs in as well for Illinois Tech. Kaya Jones, along with Hallie Williams. Jones across the top of the key. Hands of Akita in the corner, and back out to Rusing. Garrett Rusing driving in, got tied up at a foul call. National Girls and Women in Sports Day. And what a showing for the Aurora women here at the Thornton Gymnasium tonight. Another dominant win at home in front of the Spartan faithful. As Rusing at the line to shoot two, swishes home the first. Now 14 for the sophomore guard. Rusing goes 2 of 2. 92-58 our score. Oman's already got a three ball here in this fourth quarter. Shook, the right wing. Out to Geierhalter. Shook again for three. No good. Jones, the defensive rebound. Spartans are connecting from everywhere beyond the arc tonight. They're just letting them fly at this point. You can't blame them. Jones, top of the key. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Scarlet Hawks to operate with. It's back to Jones. Feeding Williams on the block. Can't get that one to go off the glass. Dallas Pohl already with a few rebounds here in this fourth quarter. Pohl to Rutherford. Jones guarding her tightly one-on-one on the left wing. The Omen on Rusing to Shook. Another three-point attempt. High arcing shot is no good. And the rebound belonging to Julia Bucci. Rusing driving in, picks up her dribble near the left block. The entry pass in from Jones to Williams, turned away by Pohl. And that pass from Geierhalter right back to Illinois Tech. 2 minutes to play right now in the fourth. Jones feeding a wide open Williams in the lane. And the inbounder across the line for getting that in play, so we'll be back with Illinois Tech. Rutherford checking out for Aurora. In for the first time is the sophomore guard Abigail Becker donning the number 14. The inbound to Jones. Dishes right back to Bucci, who cans the tray ball in the far corner. Another three for Bucci. She's got 16. Like the pass, Becker for three on the wing. No good. Pole. It's the rebound tipped right to her. Geilter thought about a three. Back out. Pole, a deep two. She got it. Pole makes it 94-63 Spartans. Jones dribbling near baseline. Back out, off the front of the rim and good. Here's the Spartans will come just shy of 100 here tonight. But an outstanding shooting performance from start to finish. And an offensive foul will be called there on Pole. The Grace Prucha checking in for Pole. The sophomore from Omaha, Nebraska, with 46 seconds remaining. The Rusing on the right wing. Guarded by Shook into Bucci near the right elbow. Back out beyond the arc. A deep three for Aikita is short and out of play. The final look down the floor here for the Spartans. And that one out of play off Becker. 19.1 seconds remaining in regulation. And Aurora tonight improving to 8-3 in NACC play this season. They're 9 games over 500 overall at 14 wins and 5 losses. IIT falls to 8-12 on the year. They're now 4-7 in conference action, 2-6 on the road. See if one last look here. Geilter down the floor, lays it home. Polina Geilter, the finishing touches on this victory, 96-65, the final score. The individual leaders from tonight for the Spartans, 21 points for the freshman guard Christina Manzanares on 8 of 14 shooting, 5 of 10 from downtown, 7 rebounds and 6 assists in 27 minutes played. Kylie Fishback had 15 as well to go with 8 rebounds, 3 steals and 2 blocks. She was all over the place defensively. And 11 as well for DeUtrick on 5 of 8 shooting, 13 for Alina Anderson. She had 8 rebounds as well. For IIT, their leading scorer with 16 was Julia Bucci on 5 of 12 shooting. Barrett Rusing had 11. Kaya Jones had 13. And the final team numbers, 32% from the field shooting was Illinois Tech. They were 34.5% from downtown and 13 of 14 at the free throw line. Aurora, 45% from the field, 36% from three-point land, and 60% on the nose at the charity stripe. Once again, the final tonight, 96-65. Another dominant conference win here at home. Spartans are back in action Saturday on the road up in Milwaukee against MSOE. A big victory here on National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Thank you so much for tuning into this presentation of Aurora Women's Basketball. Andy Ockham signing off from the Thornton Gymnasium. Have a fantastic rest of your evening.